Hello, my name is Nea and welcome to Crafts and Dresses. And today I'm taking you to the staple yards in Tampere Centrum. 100 years ago, the staple yards were part of the famous Finland factory community where they tend the factory owners' horses, but today this historic area charms locals and tourists with its 1880s Russian-style cottages and charming cafes, boutiques and events. And as you can see, they also have some animals there. The chickens were obviously my favorites. But the real reason why I visited here was because they have these amazing markets full of super talented artists and artisans. And I was there also representing my cooperation and holding a little market table for a couple of weeks. So I actually have my background on nature and environment field, and our cooperation is specialized in natural products, which you can see some of our creations here. There's also some of my handcrafts, because why not? I always think it's good to have variety when attending to markets. But without going any deeper to that, the crown jewel of this visit was miniature shops that they actually have here in the staple yards. And the first one is located right next to the chocolate boutique. Here we had some farm stuff, mostly like for horses, like sleigh horses. There was some 3D printed baskets, some like horse supplies. I don't even know what all of these sound like, because I don't know anything about horses. But I think there's some horse food, there was some salts, just little supplies for your stables. Your miniature stables for your sleigh horses. I think these were really fun, and these anvils actually were amazing. I really liked them, but I don't really have any project where to put them. There was also these little rugs. They were actually made like the real rugs, so that's what I found really fascinating, but in miniature size. So yeah, the quality was really good and I really loved this one. The colors were amazing. There was also little pillows, yeah, more chickens, and all sorts of like little designs. They were all clearly handmade, but I didn't see any sign or anything which would tell who were these made by. There was also some miniature cakes and some other foods, and also some random little knickknacks like this little craft box. I thought this was really beautiful. And also this box of vintage dollhouse. Like it was just a package, but I thought that would look really great on a little attic. Some greenery and some random bits and pieces. So yeah, it really felt like little treasure hunting, because there was so much to look through. My favorite box was this little box full of liquor bottles though, because there was so much to look through. I not lying, I spent at least 5 minutes just going through all of this and picking up my favorites. It was so much fun, and there was so much to look for. The scale was a little bit of an issue, but I had fun, so I think that's all that matters. What I was most excited about though was visiting this Stablemans Boutique, because they have an amazing collection of miniatures, and even on the entryway you can see all these little setups full of handmade wooden miniatures. And I actually got really lucky, because when I went there to film, the maker himself, Lauri Karskala, was there to upholster some miniature chairs, and we had a really good chat about his career and journey as a miniature maker. He's already 80 years old, so I thought this was really impressive, and he had made all of these pieces. And even though he told me that he's gonna retire this fall, he's apparently never gonna stop making miniatures, because they also bring him so much joy. And even though Laura's creations were my favorites, they were a bit too big on a scale. So I went through other miniatures that they had available there, like these Geppetto ones. Like they're the company that makes kits. I think we've talked about them a few times before on this channel. But yeah, there was a lot to look at, and also beautiful little displays pretty much everywhere, and I love that. I always love to get inspiration from all these little room boxes that I see around. This cafeteria was probably my favorite, and I just want to end the tour to that. Last thing that I want to show you is all that I got from the boutiques and the market within these couple of weeks. From the first miniature shop that we visited, which was actually called Stablemans Boutique, I got a few little things that I want to show you, and the first of them is of course this rug. I don't know, it just really spoke to me. There's something really Finnish, cozy and cottagey about it to me. Like, the texture is just amazing, and the technique, and it also feels really high quality, so I think it was amazing find, and I cannot wait to use it in some of my projects. Next thing that I just couldn't pass on were these candle holders, because I don't know, they were just so pretty. Let me actually show you a little bit more closer. They felt like an amazing quality. They have quite a good amount of weight in them, and I just love the silver look. I can totally see myself making a little candles to these. And I'm already pretty sure that these are gonna end up on a mantelpiece in one of my miniature projects. And the next piece is bringing me so much joy, because we finally found a chicken. I've been looking for perfect chicken for quite a while now, and I love chickens if you didn't already know. So yeah, I'm just so happy I found finally one that I actually love and adore, and it really inspired me to maybe start a chicken collection. So we'll see. I hope I find more cute ones in the future. Last but not least, we have some finds from the little box full of bottles. We have a couple of beers, and also this pint full of beer. I think now finally my Sylvanians can have a little house party, and the daddies can get tipsy after a long and a hard day at work or something. We'll see. I'm sure that they're gonna have a blast. Next we have this amazing artist. Her name was Pupunkorvat, means bunny ears, and she made these amazing jewelry pieces using just tiny little beads, and they were really grand. I'm telling you, I had to get this because they had like such a royal vibe to it, like so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it, and you don't really see this technique used this way. So like I was just blown away by the beauty of these pieces. Even the backs are beautiful, so I'm like, wow. I had to change the hooks though, because I was allergic to the original ones, but she was fine with that and actually helped me with that a bit. But yeah, she was super talented, and I think these are my new favorite earrings. Next we have Nellama. Their boutique was super adorable. She had a lot of beautiful designs, and I really liked her artwork. Even the business card is really beautiful. I really liked her art style. But yeah, I got actually a few things from her, which I want to show you. First we have this little dragon from the Moomins, and I love the sparkles, like it, and this is a sticker by the way, but yeah, I think it's super adorable, and as a Finn, like of course all of us love Moomin, so it just makes sense. Next we have this little mushroom guy sticker. I don't know where this is from, or is it from anywhere. I just thought it was cute, and again the sparkles. I love the sparkles. Last but not least, I actually already sewed this in my backpack, but I also got this patch, and this is fairy snail, as she named him. But like I thought it was adorable with the Amanita vibe going on, and now he's keeping company to my Sylvanian pins that I also used on my backpack. I also made this Freya keychain using these charms that I also got from the market, but from this seller who didn't actually have a name, or the company didn't have a name, but she was selling some random pieces of jewelry and some charms, so I wanted to buy just some single ones to decorate my backpack with and finally finish my Freya keychain. I also got these little Sanrio charms from her. We have Kuromi and Cinnamoroll. They are both my favorite Sanrio characters. and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them, but probably something cute, maybe another keychain or just decorate some little pieces. But yeah, fun find when you don't actually want to go and buy a like huge bag of charms to yourself. Last but not least, we have what I got from the Stablemans Boutique. Unfortunately, the Lauri Karskala's creations were in 1/12 scale, but I got a couple of Kebetos, and here we have this wooden sofa. I actually love these kits because they are just really simple. There's no actually even instructions. You just assemble them, and I actually already made this. So fast forward, I'm just gonna show you how it ended up. This is gonna be my Sylvanian family's nursery. But yeah, it was really fun to do. And the second one is this dining table, which we're gonna be modifying and assembling on this channel later on. But I really like the little details. I think this is such a beautiful piece. It is in 1/12 scale as well, but like I said, we're gonna modify it to fit to the right scale. And well, that's gonna be a subject for another video. Anyway, that's all I got this time. I really thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Goodbye!